What's going on, Knicks Anonymous family? Welcome back to another, or may I say, glorious episode of
Knicks Anonymous
episode
114.
Come on, Stevie. I need the energy, bro. I need the energy because the Knicks may, in fact, be the real deal. Now, let me tell you something, New York. Shout out to the Knicks Anonymous family. We love you guys. We love the support. OD, Stevie, social medias.
Kind of excited too, not for nothing to talk about this. Got a lot to get off my chest. Follow us at Knicks Anonymous on Instagram. Follow us on Knicks Anonymous on Twitter, spelled with a Z. Follow us on Knicks Anonymous on TikTok. Go to our website, knicksanonymous.com, and you catch us on platforms such as Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, and Breaker.
Let's go. All right, listen. I would recommend you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Instagram, we do lives after every game, mostly every game. Usually the West Coast games we miss because it's so late. But if the floor is always open to anybody, we love. Shout out to Knicks Banter, shout out to Knickerbocker Ave, shout out to Quickly the Go, aka Knicks are goated now because Quickly is gone. And shout out to everybody else who's ever joined the live. The live is always open for people to come in, take your takes. We do the only rules we do ask is just refrain from the foul language. We ourselves are trying to do our better part. We would like to be more mainstream, and we're just trying to be a little bit more censored. We do get it. The emotions
keep it PG. 1 or 2 curses per live.
Yes, and keep your. We don't care much about the takes. Just please be as reasonable as you can, because we will challenge your takes if they are bad. So just
and be respectful. We'll be respectful, as well.
That too. Be respectful. Twitter. That's more of Stevie's verse. Stevie be shaking.
Been quite quiet. I kind of been quiet there lately, bro. I might need some help on that end.
No, I got you. But that's actually a good thing, because usually when Twitter is loud, it's usually bad. It's never good. So
exactly. That's why I've been quiet. I don't really have much to say.
Yeah, which is good. And obviously, subscribe to us on YouTube, because here we are on YouTube. Okay, let's get this part. Let's get it started. New York. Let me tell you something. Stevie, the Knicks just may be the real deal. The OG effect may be real. Yo, bars, sign me. All right, listen. There's been a lot. There's been some tough takes lately. Hashtag Candace. We're gonna get into that. There's been some tough takes. Some all-star snubs, right? We're gonna get into all that good stuff, but real quick.
But we knew that was coming, bro. He better make it. I'm gonna say that.
Listen,
we knew that was coming.
We're gonna get into all this good stuff, but we're gonna start with the juiciest thing of them all. All right. This week, the Knicks are 3-0. Real quick, we're gonna say the Knicks are king of New York. We scraped Brooklyn. We came back crazy in the fourth quarter. We're not gonna really talk much about it, because if you want to know more about it, follow us on Instagram. We did a live. We went into real depth in that. What we're really here for, Stevie, what we're really, really here for, Knicks Anonymous family, is the Knicks have put the beat, a whooping, I mean absolute obliteration, on the two teams that, like you said, quoted from Stevie's mouth, who represented the NBA Finals. The Denver Nuggets and the Miami Heat, who were both, in fact, healthy. Let's not, because I know a lot of people like to throw these, were they all playing? Yes, they were all playing. And guess what? We weren't. We were missing Mitchell Robinson. So if you want to get technical, we're not even at 100% right now. So we weren't the ones at 100, matter of fact. And we beat the Denver Nuggets by damn near 30 points, and almost did the same to the Miami Heat. Stevie, what is your take on both of those games before we dissect each individual one?
Are the Knicks the real deal, like you said? I mean, we all knew we were a playoff team, so yeah, I can say we are. You know, we knew we were in. Even before the OG trade, we were in. We might have struggled had we not made the trade, but we were still in either way. OG just helped open things up. Excuse me, open things up for us. And the effect, like you said, is pretty obvious, bro. No lie, I did not see us. If you would have put on my bingo scorecard, if you would have told me that the Knicks were gonna blow out the Denver Nuggets, I would not have checked that on my bingo scorecard, bro. I did not see that coming the way we beat them, bro.
I mean, like, it was an absolute ass whooping. Like, excuse my language, but it must be said. Like,
No, you had to watch it, bro. Like, it was crazy too. And you know what was scary? Like, Knicks, and I know this is Knicks Anonymous, but I'm gonna shout out Jokic, bro. I don't know about y'all, but like watching that game, that I can see why that guy is great, man. He makes the game look so easy. There were times where like I thought they were gonna come back because he kept hitting his shots and hitting his shots and hitting his shots. But it didn't happen, and I'm gonna tell you why. What stuck out on that stat sheet the most, bro, if you really look at it?
I'm glad you asked. So let's look at it.
As far as Jokic, let's start with Jokic. What sticks out on his stat sheet? His points were great. His field goals were great. His rebounds was great. What stuck out, bro?
So
tell me.
He had 31. He finished the game with 31 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. That's what sticks out to me. 3 assists.
3 assists, bro. That means Jokic was creating and everybody else wasn't producing.
Now check
so
it out.
We pretty much stopped everybody else.
Now check it.
As I said, if you look at Jokic's numbers, he was pretty efficient. That was an efficient 31 points. He was killing. Jokic was being Jokic. Everybody else just didn't get involved. So the Knicks might have found the key. Click, click. You know what I mean? Like, who knows, bro? But again, perhaps that's on them. Perhaps that's on Jokic. Perhaps it's on the Knicks defense. Who knows? But what happened was Jokic didn't make plays for everybody else. And that's why we blew them out. At least that's how I see it. What you think?
I think OG Anunoby had 6 steals. I think that's what I think. And I think...
Oh, yeah. I mean, that has a lot. As I said, the defense.
Yeah.
That's a big part.
I'm going to keep it a buck, bro. I think OG Anunoby... Listen, I'm going to say something very bold, and I think someone needs to say it. No one has said it yet. Everyone has said the OG Anunoby has made us better. This, that, and the third. OG Anunoby not only made us good, but he can be the potential one to take us over the hump.
You think so?
And I don't mean championship hump. Maybe.
You think conference?
I think conference finals. I think he's the one to take us past the second round. He's the one to beat the Heat in Game 7. He's the one to beat the Cavaliers in Game 6. He's the one to potentially beat the Celtics in an ECF run or the Bucks. All right, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be bold and stand on business because this move has been nothing short of Tom Thibodeau's wet dream. You got yourself a 6'8", 6'7" small forward that can guard 1 through 5, and not for nothing, we didn't necessarily get him for his offense. OG Anunoby put up 26 points.
Yeah, telling you, bro. OG Kush, baby. OG Kush.
You know what? Let me see. Let's OG.
You was about to put OG Kush.
OG and Anunoby.
AUN.
Last what? 10 games?
ANUNO. Damn, how do you spell his name?
I got it.
You got it. All right.
His last 10 games, he has averaged 17 points.
My guy. An efficient 17. I might add.
What's wrong with my camera, folks? What's going on here? Focus. There you go. OG and I'm doing a lot of moving. That's why. Cause I'm hyped. Because I don't think New York really understands what's going on. I think we're enjoying the moment, which is great. But I haven't heard anybody talk about OG Anunoby actually taking us over the hump. All I heard was he's doing good for us. We may need one more. And I think that's to be determined, bro. Because OG Anunoby is actually doing more than what we thought he was going to be doing. We thought he would... He's
doing what I thought he would do.
You thought he was me doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I did it.
All right, no, wait. Let me rephrase that. Because I know OG Anunoby's good. I know his abilities.
This is great.
I knew he would be doing this. No. Let me correct myself. I knew he would be doing this. I just didn't think it would have this much of an instant impact as it did. Like, we won 11 of. Hold on 1 second. Since the new year, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bro, we're 12-2 since the new year started. I believe even we're 11-2 or 12-2.
And throw 2 of the best teams in there. How many? Name all the best teams in there. Timberwolves. We
beat the Timberwolves, best defensive team in the league, #1 in the West.
We beat the Nuggets,
NBA champion.
We beat the Heat,
Eastern Conference champion.
Who else is in there?
Let's see. Who do we beat?
We ain't played no scrubs.
We blew out the Sixers.
Oh, Embiid.
Right.
There you go.
And the rest of the way, the Bulls, Wizards, Blazers, the Grizzlies, the Rockets, the Wizards again.
So look put it in perspective.
RJ Barrett quickly in the Raptors, just to throw them out there. Sorry, y'all.
Destroyed their
Barrett quickly, but y'all bodies now.
Destroyed their home. Destroyed their home. Their home reunion. But listen, let me tell you something. The Knicks, from the beginning of this season, have been beating the teams they were supposed to. They were having problems beating teams better than them.
Now we're beating.
Now we're not just beating. We are annihilating.
We smoking them like blunts, my guy. I don't know what's going on. OG Kush.
I know what's going on. I know what's going on.
OG Kush.
Dude, and this is, bro, listen, it would have been different if it was here and there. Like, oh, we went, but bro, like you said, we're 12-2, and we're beating these teams badly. It's funny because, you know, we beat the Nuggets by almost 30. We beat the Nets by 4. It's funny. It's weird. It's just a Knick thing.
I'm cool with it, bro. As long as we win, man. As long as we win. And here's the crazy part. We're 12-2. Our next 3 games for coming up are we got it interesting. Next 4 games, excuse me, just for the week. Our next 4 games coming up this week. Hornets, Jazz. You got to get the Jazz back for that loss at the beginning of the season. Because that was a winnable game. You should have smoked them. You got to get them back for that. But that might be hard. And we'll get back and we'll get into that later as to why. And I'm sure everybody knows why. If one negative. We'll get into that a little later, though.
Yeah.
We got the Hornets, the Jazz. Damn it, I lost it. The Hornets, the Jazz. Oh, here it goes. And on Pop's birthday, too. Shout out to Pops. Pacers.
Yes.
We owe them.
Oh,
we
owe them. Yes, sir. We owe them the OG Kush. That's what we owe them.
On Saturday, it doesn't get any easier. Then again, they're not doing too good themselves, Los Angeles Lakers. But then again, we beat them.
Dude, I honestly, bro, there's nothing wrong with playing. I want the hard teams. I want them. I'm ready. I want to see.
Bro, I want to be surprised if we win these next 4 games.
I want to see what we can do, bro, because it's getting serious.
Would you be surprised if we win these next 4 games?
No, because we got OG Kush. I'm not at this point. I'm not surprised at all. This is who we are. We are a 28-17 team. We are a 4th place team in the East. We are no longer a joke. We are no longer the New York. No, I wouldn't be surprised, Stevie. I would be surprised if we lose. That's why
I don't see that happening.
I would be surprised.
I don't see that happening.
That's what be surprised me. I won't be surprised if we win because Jalen Brunson operating, Julius Randle operating, OG Anunoby operating, the bench. No, Deuce McBride operating.
I told you, bro. Deuce is auditioning for that role, bro. He hears we need a bench player. I can't front. I still think we need a bench player, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I'll ask that question in a second.
Dude,
I still think we do to an extent. But not a Brogdon or a guy like that. We don't need a Brogdon or somebody or Jordan Clarkson. My question to you that I was gonna ask about that is, with all that we just said and all the positives, do you still think we have to make a deal? Like, is it necessary we make a deal? Like, is it imperative?
No, because I see something forming here, and I feel like if If you tweak something, it may hurt us. I say we just go with what we got. I mean, it's working. We beat the Nuggets and the Heat by almost 30. What
okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
I agree, but I won't lie, bro. I'll keep it funky. I like what our bench is doing, but the question is, can they do it in the postseason?
I say we wait. I say we wait
till
the postseason.
We don't know. And here's what I say. We do make a deal, but we don't make a big deal. Again, we can bring back my guy, Mr. Dependable, for practically nothing, bro. I'm just throwing that out there, and that's buckets off the bench. Just saying.
Well, we got 2 weeks, right? We got 2 more weeks.
Yeah, just saying, though. We can probably get him for nothing. And he won't interrupt the flow. He'll just be a dude that when you see Grimes is off, all right, Grimes is off. Burks, we need buckets. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so
or whoever's off. Somebody off. If somebody off, Burks, we need buckets.
So you know what? All right, I'm gonna go with Stevie on that one. I'm gonna be like, we need something, but just something that's not big, like how everyone maybe thinks, like a Clarkson or something like that. We don't.
Yeah,
I don't think we need that.
I don't think a Clarkson or much as I can't lie. I would like Clarkson, but like he's not needed. I would like a dude on the Brogdon level. I wouldn't even mind what's his name from the Hawks? A fucking Murray. He slipped my mind for some reason. I don't know why. I'm 50-50 on Murray, but I wouldn't mind him either. But the way we looking, like you said, we don't gotta make a big deal, bro. We can do something minor, like Burks.
Cause it's time.
And I think Burks would fit. He brings exactly what we was looking for. He brings exactly what everybody thinks we need.
Playoff consistency, or at least somewhat of playoff experience. Because people forget, Burks been on many playoff teams. Like he was with us in the playoffs.
He was with us in the playoffs. He was with Philly before
and the Jazz.
Yeah, I think he was with the Jazz a few times. If I'm not
he
mistaken.
went to the playoffs with them.
I think you're right. Yeah. You could be right. I gotta check that out.
He went to the playoffs with them.
Nah, what sticks out to me is that one Philly series that he killed in a few years back.
That's why we got him, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
exactly, because he was in Golden State and then he went to Philly. Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
All right, so yeah. So okay, real quick, back to the game, real quick. So I want to read off something here for a second. So Randall is your average. You know, this is the Nuggets game. We're gonna go to the Heat game a little bit, but I just want to focus on this Nuggets game. This is what a team looks like, everybody. I'm gonna read one person's stat line last, and it's gonna be Julius Randle. OG Anunoby, 26 points. Jalen Brunson, 21 points. Dante DiVincenzo, 16 points. Josh Hart, 4 points, but 7 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, 3 assists. Quentin Grimes, 19 points. Precious Achiuwa, 2 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Miles McBride, 13 points. How much do you think Julius Randle had?
I don't remember, bro. Damn.
Just take a wild guess.
19?
He had 17 points, bro. What is Julius Randle usually averaging?
Around 25.
He had
24.
17 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists.
Oh, almost a triple double. I'll take that.
And but what sticks out to you in that stat line? What didn't Julius Randle do, and we still beat a team like the Denver Nuggets by almost 30?
What, the 8 assists?
No, he scored a couple points below his average. What does that tell you, Stevie?
That means he can adjust.
And
that's how I'm taking it. He can adjust his role. He doesn't have to be number one, as everybody doesn't want. Is that where you're going?
Thank you. Is
that where you're going with this?
Thank you. Nothing. Enough said.
Okay. Cool. You walked me into it. I'm glad I got there.
Enough said. I
didn't start on the right path, but I ended up there.
No, I got you there. Don't worry, bro. I got you. Bro, listen.
Cool shit.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a team.
Bingo.
This is what you call a team. Screenshot this in your mind for games to come. Okay? Real quick, just
one problem with that.
What? What's the problem?
Julius Randle might not be around for a little
while.
Wait.
All right, yeah. Hold on to that. Hold on to that.
Are we gonna talk about that now?
No. But okay, that actually could work here, low key.
I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, we'll talk about it. I'm talking about it now or later. I don't know.
All right. Hold on. We'll get to it.
Later.
Quick key facts. The Nuggets shot 19% from 3. I mean, bro, the defense was literally...
We locked them down, bro. Bottom line.
The defense was literally it. That was it.
To analyze the game, bro, like, you really don't need it. If you really watched it, we had control from the start. I'll keep it real, bro. I didn't see the whole game from the beginning. I caught it when it was like 6 minutes left in the first quarter. I turned the TV on, and that's what I called you. I was like, yo, bro, you watching this? The score is 24-10. Us. I was kind of shocked.
Bro, from the second quarter, that 10-point lead never went down. Never. Bro, we had 12 steals as a team to their 2. We shot 52% from the field and 40% from 3.
We had them, bro, the whole game, bro. I did not. I was so not expecting that. I was actually expecting, and I'm not complaining. I love the win. I was expecting a game, and you know what? The Knicks said, "Fuck you, no game. We gonna take these dudes out."
You know what's even better about this nice little run? We have home court presence, Stevie. We are a good home team.
It's about time. Thank you. You know what I mean? Like, teams got to come to the Garden. Like, all right, we got to be ready.
No more career high for you. You're coming in and you're preparing for a beating.
You better be prepared to Jalen Brunson to drop his career high on you. How about that?
Exactly. Which leads us to the Miami game. The final score 109-125. If you're wondering, for the Denver Nuggets, it was 122-84.
Love it.
So 109-125. This game, I was expecting more of some pushback because of the rivalry, the intensity. They got Terry Rozier, great pickup.
Same here, bro. I was disappointed. I mean, well, again, not complaining because we won.
Yeah, not complaining.
I'm disappointed in the fact it wasn't a game. Because again, I was thinking, because when I saw Terry Rozier was starting too, I was expecting him to come off the bench. I was like, oh, this is gonna be interesting. Terry Rozier usually goes off on us. That really didn't make a difference, apparently. We smacked them. We didn't smack them from the beginning though, because it was a game for like the first quarter and half the second quarter, and then like, you know, the OG Kush effect came in, I guess, and then everything just went our way.
Bro, I think we'll be okay with Randall. I'm gonna tell you why. Without Randall, he scored 19 this game.
Again, bro, like, he's showing you don't have to be the number one.
So I'm not saying we'll win every game without him, because obviously we need him. But I don't think it'll be that much of a setback, because remember, Achua has been coming into his own. I like Achua. Bless you. He's cool. He's cool. Achua is cooler than what I thought he was gonna be.
Oh, yeah, he's a hustler, and again, Bronx boy. I always bring that up. I'm Bronx biased.
So, all right. So, he coming to town. Jimmy Buckets, Terry Rozier, Tyler Hero. The whole gang is here. Bam Adebayo, who was actually killing us on the boards low-key because we didn't really have an inside presence like that. What was the boards like? The boards. Oh, we actually beat them on the boards. 46-38. Look at that. It was just in the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game was close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, once, like, half portion of the second quarter and the rest of the game happened, that's it. It was a wrap, bro. Like,
so this means we're literally the better team, and that could be at face value, yes. But I'm gonna explain what I mean by that. When it comes to better teams versus other teams, you usually know who's gonna win by the second half. The better team usually pulls away by the second half. Now remember, that used to be the Knicks' downfall. The third quarter curse. I know everybody remembers the third quarter curse. That has not been the case. Why? Because we are now the better team.
You're now cursed.
Yeah. Welcome to our welcome to our house. Domain expansion. Shout out to my anime fans. But dude, Jalen Brunson, 32 points. OG Anunoby, 19 points. Julius Randle, 19 points. Dante DiVincenzo, who has been doing fantastic, 11 points. Josh Hart, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of hate on Josh Hart about what is Josh Hart doing on this team. What's his role on this team? Josh Hart. He had a bad game against the Nuggets. He comes back and gets 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Bro, you know what it is? People are mad that Josh Hart doesn't bring consistent offense like that. But that's not his game, bro. Like, yeah, he'll bring you 10, 12 points every now and again, but what he brings is hustle. He does a little bit of everything.
He's the gritty.
He brings you rebounds. He brings you assists.
He gets the gritty.
He brings you defense. You know what I mean? I want consistent offense from him too. Don't get it twisted. But I also know what he brings, so I'm not gonna hate on him. You know what I mean? I know his positives.
Dude, he's the train. I like to call him the conductor because he gets the boys out. You know,
yeah, facts.
And those 5.
I love Josh Hart. That's why I don't like the hate. I don't like the hate on him.
Those 5 assists are coming from straight transitional assists. What he does is he keeps the defense on his toes and keeps them tired. What happens is if Josh Hart gets the rebound, he's gone. He's going straight to the rack. Either he's taking the layup or he's going to the basket and kicking out to the corner for Jalen Brunson to hit a 3. Or one of the guys hit a 3. He creates havoc. And that's what you want. You want somebody on the court that's always creating havoc. And he's always, every time he gets the ball, he's a threat. Whether he's not scoring or not, it's because he's always going to the basket. You got to respect Josh Hart as a slasher. You know, because if you don't guard him, he's going to the basket. And he can occasionally hit.
If Josh Hart was a better scorer, he'd be the 6th man of the year.
I could say that. I could argue for that.
Because he averages, I'm looking at his stats. He averages 7 points. 7.6 boards, 2 assists on 44% shooting, 32% threes. If your man averaged at least 12 points, he'd be in the running for 6th man of the year. That's almost a double-double, bro. 12 and 7 off the bench.
That's beast.
A hypothetical 12, well, 6.5. That's close to 7 rebounds.
Dude, Precious Achiuwa, 4 points, 10 rebounds. Quentin Grimes, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Miles McBride, 9 points, 1 rebound. No assists. But Miles, he didn't play that much. He played 10 minutes. But this goes down to depth. You see who's doing good, who's not doing good. Matchups. Bro, Tibbs has an arsenal, bro. Tibbs has options. This team has options. All the way down the line. So, with Randall out, you're most likely going to see Sims. And Sims did very well against the Nuggets with his time playing. You know,
yeah,
so
bro, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. Here's something they might do. What if they started OG at the 4?
You could. He's big enough.
You had the starting 5 would be iHeart. iHeart is back, right? Okay, iHeart, OG.
iHeart didn't do that. He didn't do that good this game.
I guess Josh Hart.
Is he in foul trouble?
DiVincenzo and Brunson. And then your top 3, off the bench would be Deuce, Grimes, and Precious.
Achiuwa, bless you. So let's talk about the meat and bones of this game. Julius Randle comes out with a dislocated shoulder. Sources say they did an MRI the day of, and they said nothing too serious. No ligaments, no anything.
Hey, again, I think month and a half, personally. If I had to guess, I'm no doctor, but if it's not a serious dislocation, I would guess month and a half.
It's crazy how that sounds. Like, you would think a dislocated would be like surgery, but you just pop it back in. That's pretty crazy in my opinion.
I don't know how that works. Again, bro, I'm not a doctor, so I can't really say anything about that. I'm just guessing month and a half.
Well, all we could say is just thank God that it wasn't anything serious.
His shoulder's not hanging.
Unfortunately. Fortunately, it wasn't anything serious.
That was kind of dirty, not for nothing. Just to throw that out there.
I passed out. I'm not gonna lie.
Watch the video.
What happened? Someone went under him, or?
Watch the video. Watch. You tell me. Watch the video and get back to me.
What if I watch it right now?
Oh, here we go.
Live reaction. All right, yo. So while I'm looking for the video, Stevie, how do you feel? I'll say. So the Miami Heat game was a total domination, by the way. Just FYI. How do you feel about Jalen Brunson getting picked over Damian Lillard, and their stats being literally
him not getting picked?
No, not yet. Not getting picked because they're a lot of people compare Damian Lillard's stats to Jalen Brunson's stats. And
Damian Lillard starting?
Yes.
I would sit Damian. I mean, if it was up to me, I would sit Damian Lillard. Because Brunson is having a better year than him, statistically speaking.
All right, let's see. Wait, there's an ad. There's an ad.
At least I think so. Matter of fact, he is. As far as what's it called? Efficiency. I know for a fact efficiency he's having a better year. But Nah,
it wasn't dirty. It was just a charge.
Oh, it wasn't dirty?
Nah, it was just a charging. He set
Okay.
he set up for a charge.
You sure? All right, I'm gonna watch that again. Something felt dirty about that. Let me check it out. Maybe that would just be being a Knicks fan.
Yay! Ow! Ow! Owie! Owie!
But in all honesty,
you can see it. Oh my!
As far as your question about Brunson, though, I kind of knew that was coming, bro. They disrespect the Knicks like that all the time, and for the most part, bro, it kind of looks like only Knicks fans voted for him.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
bro, he tried to.
And I guess not enough Knicks fans voted for him. So like, yeah, it's kind of disappointing he's not starting.
Dude.
But it'll be worse. It'll be more disappointing if he doesn't make it at all.
Dude, oh my god, that's horrible to watch, bro. Yo, Randall, I pray for you, bro. I can't imagine what that feels like, dude. I can't imagine. I'm sorry, folks. That was, oh man, that was bad. I can't stop holding my shoulder. That's horrible, bro. So Randall, praise up to you, man. Yo, we need you, bro. Come back healthy and better. Thankfully, it wasn't his shooting hand though. It was his right hand. So he's a lefty. My personal opinion on the whole all-star thing is it's to be expected. At this point, it's more about the name game. You know, Damian Lillard's been in the league longer. He's more respected than Jalen Brunson is. Yes, Jalen Brunson's been making noise as of lately. You know, Damian Lillard's been doing this for years. So at this point, it's a name game. What I will say though is Jalen Brunson won all the votes except the fan vote. So, what does that say?
Oh, he's gonna be in.
Wait. No. He's gonna wait. See, I think you're missing the point here.
Okay.
Kendrick Perkins, who's not even a Knicks fan. I don't think he is, but he's been acting like one lately. And shout out to Kendrick Perkins because he's been defending the Knicks since the beginning to the end.
Yeah, he's kind of weird, bro, because he has some of the worst takes. But when it comes to the Knicks, he's on point. Like, that's kind of weird. But okay,
I'll take it because Mr. Go New York, Go New York, Go has been shouted out by Perkins himself. Now remember what I said. Jalen Brunson won every other vote except the fan vote. And Kendrick Perkins said it is because of people like Stephen A. Smith who don't even promote their own guys. Mr. Go New York, Go New York, Go. Every time you compare Jalen Brunson to somebody, it's always going to the other person. For the longest this year, the trend has been going on. He's not the number one option. He's not good in the playoffs. Whatever. He's not this. He's too small. He's not that. He's not this. And that's coming from a Knicks
supposed Knicks fan
who has power in the media, unfortunately. And Kendrick Perkins told him flat out in his face that Jalen Brunson did not win the popular vote because of you and people like you.
I agree, but you know how that goes, bro. You know how it is with the Knicks, bro.
So that's one. Number two, something very, very funny happened this past past week. We all remember Becky's comment on Jalen Brunson about him being too small. Honestly, that's more of an argument than what this girl said, Candace Parker. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause height, you know what? Yeah, you know what?
Historically speaking, Becky Hammond had a point.
She had a point.
But that doesn't mean Jalen Brunson can't go on that list.
Yes, because you're because I get it.
You're basically counting him out.
Yeah, you're counting him out. Thank you. Okay. Candace Parker, former WNBA player. I think she's a champion. I don't even know.
I watch WNBA. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't even do my homework on her, and I bet I got that right.
I mean, I know who Candace Parker is. She can't ball. You know, I've seen her ball, but like, I can't tell you I watch the WNBA. I'll be honest with you.
Candace Parker live on TNT before the Knicks game goes and comes. Remember, she has paperwork. She has Google that's free 99. She has people in her ears. She has a studio.
Yeah, I'm sure they have fact checkers. I'm sure they do.
She has studio people in her ear 24/7. She has prompter. She has the water person. Whoever.
The water person.
Whoever. She has whoever next to her and around her. She says that Jalen Brunson had a good first round, which he did, and a bad second round. a bad second round. a bad second round, which proves that he's not the A player. And that she approves what Becky said about, and mind you, Becky wasn't even talking about the facts, like his game. So I don't even know what she was agreeing with, because Becky was talking about his height. Becky never talked about his game. It was about his height situation. So whatever. So she comes out with that BS take, right? And so let me show you what Jalen Brunson did the second round. And they played the Heat, by the way. He averaged 31 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting 50% from the field, 35% from 3.
That's horrible.
And one more thing, Stevie. You ready for this one? That was his best playoff performance in his career.
It sounds terrible. At least according to her.
Okay, so after that beautiful comment she made, I made a video, and in the entire, this is the only, I'm not gonna lie, it was like Avengers Assemble. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know that part in the movie in what was it, Endgame or Infinity Wars, when Captain America was standing alone, and then all the portals opened up behind him, and all the people came out, and like everybody was coming to back him up. That was Endgame. That was Endgame. Okay.
Yeah.
That was Knicks Twitter, and Candace Parker was Thanos. Okay, I have never seen Knicks Twitter come together on one joint thing and work together to expose and destroy one person. It was the most beautiful thing ever. Now I'm gonna tell you why. Because but instead of apologizing for a horrible take with all these resources she had, she doubled down on Twitter, of all places, big mistake, and said, "Listen, y'all, I'm a Bears fan." I don't even know what that means.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
I don't even know what that means.
I'm sorry to hear that, but what the hell does that have to do with anything?
Candace, I'm a Cowboys fan. I feel the pain. But, like, what does that have to do with anything, okay?
Well, the Bears suck, bro. At least the Cowboys have 5 Super Bowls.
You're right. Okay. So she goes, "I get it, Knicks. Everything someone says, you take it personally. My comments yesterday have nothing to do with what I think about Brunson as a player. You literally just said he's not the first option. All right. I think he's an effing monster. I love Villanova guards and Jay Wright." Where did Jay Wright come from? What does Jay Wright have to do with any of this? All right, whatever. "Having a hell of a season. ... All-star in all caps." I see nothing.
You can't just say you was wrong.
Thank you. I see nothing of the fact that you were wrong or an apology. Shout out to Knicks Muse, because we use Stat Muse all the time. He tweeted, "Pinning this on us instead of simply admitting you made a basic mistake is wild."
That's what you, bro. Accountability's dead. People make mistakes these days and blame you because you pointed it out. That's hilarious to me.
And someone posted a picture of Monica McNutt and said, "Learn."
That's a fact. Hell yeah.
Shout out Monica McNutt. Monica. That's a fact. Come back, Monica. We miss you. MSG misses you, but she's doing her thing. I ain't gonna lie. She's doing her thing around the world. She's upgrading. She's doing her thing. You had a chance to simply say, my bad, I was wrong. Brunson was in fact better in the second round than he was in the first. But instead you put on a ridiculous tweet. Absolutely embarrassing. Dude, you can't make this up. And this is mainstream media. This is the professionals.
Embarrassment.
You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. But this is why Knicks Anonymous was created, and many other podcasts is out there. You know, we're not the only ones, you know, but we are one of the, you know, a couple of the others that who we mess around with, who we did shout out in the beginning. This is why we're here. This is why there's a term for it. I forgot what it was, but
this is why we exist.
Pretty much. This is why we're here. We're here to not capitalize, but to make sure the facts are in check. You know, there's sometimes we're wrong, and we come out here and say we're wrong. You could fact check us a bunch of times on every episode. There's 114. This is 114.
We would fact check a lot, especially on the lives.
Yeah, actually, a lot of the lives too. Not for nothing. And dude, listen, we would never double down on Twitter, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I have no problem saying I'm wrong.
Double down is crazy, dude. Double down.
I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be wrong and say this is your fault.
Listen, at the end of the day, though, we'll see. When Jalen Brunson's in the ECF, they'll most likely call the game. So we'll see the take then. We'll see what happens. let's see the take. And she's not the only one. We got Kenny the Smith. I don't forget. We got Kenny Jet Smith. Talking about the Knicks don't have that guy when they were comparing. Remember they were saying Bonchero was better than the entire Knicks? Remember that? Remember that take? And Charles Barkley was actually protecting us.
Charles Barkley was actually tight that Brunson didn't make it as a starter.
Charles Barkley, Kenny the Smith, Stephen A-hole. Yo, my dad hates Stephen A. Smith.
I think most Knicks fans don't like. Well, at least most smart Knicks fans don't like Stephen A. Smith.
Candace Parker, Becky Hammond. Listen, bro. Jalen Brunson got a list. He's checking it twice, and he's gonna see if you're naughty or nice. And
he's gonna drop buckets.
You know, Jalen Brunson, you do what you keep doing, my brother. And dude, New York Knicks got your back at all costs. And dude, you literally had the Knicks Twitterverse on your side. That's powerful stuff. All right. We usually rip each other apart, but on this day in Knicks history, the Knicks Twitterverse was united.
For once,
which is outrageous. So, dude, listen, things are looking up, New York. The Knicks are coming up, and we're gonna make some noise. Better believe it. I have faith, and so should you. And with that being said, we are the people's voice.
And we are nothing without the people.
You, the beautiful people. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Specifically comment. We love talking Knicks with you guys. We go live on Instagram after every Knicks game, so catch us tomorrow. What time? What time is the game tomorrow?
I believe 7:30, like always. Let me check. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 7 actually.
7 o'clock.
So it's an early game.
It is an early game. Stay tuned. So follow us. Be there, be square, my friends. If you miss it, we always post it. You can watch it. DM us if you have any concerns, comments, or threats. You know, whatever. We've gotten that one before. So yeah, man. Shout out to Knicks Anonymous family as always, and listen up, New York. You better start saving up your money. You might want to buy some special tickets this year.
I have a little envelope with some money in it for playoff tickets.
Dude,
I'm going to at least one game.
Yeah, dude, you missed out last year. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm going to at least one, bro.
Let me know.
I'm gonna be in the building.
Let me know which one you go to. I'll go with you. Dude, Steve, you got anything to say?
With Randall out, it's gonna be a big test. Precious has to show up. off the bench. I assume OG is gonna start. I really do. I think that starting five of iHeart, OG, Josh Hart, DiVincenzo, and Brunson is gonna be the thing. I could be wrong, but we'll see.
Doesn't OG usually start?
Yeah, but they're gonna move to the floor though.
Oh,
Instead,
okay.
and bring Josh Hart off the bench. At least that's what I'm thinking. Like again, we'll see. That's just my assumption. At this point in time now, we could use Burks off the bench if that's the lineup we're gonna go with.
I think that's actually
just throwing that out there.
I think this injury might actually push us to make that next move because it shows us that like we're injury away to being a liability kind of. So we might need more help.
Because again, like our backups at the moment are who? Jericho,
Achua.
bless
you.
Deuce, Grimes, and Josh Hart. Well, he's gonna be in the starting five. So them four.
Yeah. So listen, a lot to think about for the front office, man. I wouldn't think too hard about it, but something to think about. Something to definitely think about.
See what happens.
We'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Knicks Anonymous. We are the people's voice. One more time.
We are nothing without you, the people.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Knicks.